All right, we got our parent-teacher meeting done, and we're just home to check on the puppies. There's the big ones. Oh, there is an aroma. Let's get some fresh air in here. Ay, ay, ay. What a beautiful night. Hey, dogs. Hey, puppies. So it is definitely time to clean the puppy pen, guys. I'm going to show you what it looks like after just a few hours. Here's all our little shysters. So, record now. Oh, here's Sandy's pups. They are going to the vet first thing tomorrow morning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So whoever's got a Sandy pup, here they are. And right now they're really kind of dirty. So I'm gonna just there's green collar right there. This is little hang on, ow. This is little yellow collar right here. That's little yellow collar. Oh. What do we got here? Oh, that's green again. And who's this? Come here, you. There's little white collar. There's little white collar, Billy. That's her right there. This one. There we go. Yeah. There's little white collar. Look at her little tail. She's a happy one. There's Millie. Hey, Millie. Good girl. What else we got for collars? There is... That's white collar again. Oh, man. And then here's... Oh, this is bad. Oh, Ginger's puppies are a mess. They're going to have to get in here tonight. Yeah, so... As you can see, compared to a few weeks ago, they make a huge mess. It's a lot of work. A lot of people ask us, you're gonna miss them when you're gone, and it must be hard to let them go. And I'm like, with the amount of poop they make, and the smell, and the noise some days, it definitely gets easier to say goodbye. But then what happens is, as we say goodbye, we get down to the last few, then it starts getting hard because we spend more time with the fewer that remain. We start getting really attached. So, but all right, so I want to answer a few questions that have been coming up here just in the last few days. Okay, in regards to travel, one of the questions came up was, will the puppies be dirty when they arrive, etc. So what we do is before they fly, so for example, we have a couple puppies that are flying out on Friday. Friday morning at 11 o'clock, they fly out. So Thursday night, we will pull the food out of the kennel. So they got all day Thursday, but then we'll pull it out in the evening when they aren't eating anyway, and let them get their bodies empty by the time the flight goes at 11 o'clock. Because we actually pay a $200 deposit. And if the puppies make a mess, because the puppies will have a connecting flight, and they will take them out of the plane, and while on layover, they will actually exercise the puppy, and if there's a mess, they will clean up that mess, and that cost comes out of my $200 deposit. And that $200 is in addition to the transportation fee or the flight. And just so you guys know, the flights are costing more than I had budgeted for, but I'm not asking for any more unless there's an overnight stay, which I'm trying to schedule around that, because that gets pretty expensive. It's a couple $100 if they have to spend the night someplace. The puppies generally don't eat or drink when they're in transit. And I know some people may think it's hard on them to go that long without food. It's not. In fact, the puppies travel much, much, much more comfortably on an empty stomach than they do if they've been eating up until the flight. Because if they've been eating, they will make a mess in the crate out of nervousness. They will throw up out of nervousness. So then they have to stay in that mess. And this has actually never happened to me. I've never had a puppy make a mess in a crate yet. And then after the puppy arrives, it could take up to midday the next day or later in the evening, up to 24 hours before they eat. And that's perfectly normal. It takes a while for their tummies to settle. They'll probably start drinking water within a few minutes of landing or a couple of hours. Sometimes they won't even do that right away. It's all perfectly normal. So I hope that answers some of the questions around transportation. I would suggest have a roll of paper towel and some kind of a, pet-friendly spray cleaner in your vehicle with you, so that on the drive home, if you do smell something coming out of the crate, you can stop and clean it. I've done that on road trips many times. It may happen, it may not, but that would be my suggestion. Tomorrow, the last batch of puppies is going to the vet. And that is, what's today? So the Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, all of Sandy's puppies are going to go to the vet. So just so you know, all of Ginger's puppies went this morning, and every single one of them checked out with perfect health. They all got their first shots and got weighed and all that stuff. So we have all those health certificates. Tomorrow morning, all of Sandy's pups go, and then we've got that out of the way. So the puppies are doing absolutely fantastic. They're growing very quickly. They're getting heavier. They're eating a lot. They're making a lot of mess and a lot of smell. It's all perfectly normal. And please feel free to shoot me any questions or comments. And I'm sorry if I haven't had a chance to respond to all the specific requests for photos. It just, as you can imagine, with 21 puppies and 21 puppy buyers, it's really hard to keep up with the individual requests. So I know in today's video you probably maybe had a hard time picking yours out of the crowd, but I'm going to wait until we've done a good cleanup in there, and then I'll go in and try to highlight each different color puppy. Have a fantastic night. Love you guys all, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.